Merry Christmas! It's Vic here again on Christmas Day. Would you believe it? The 25th night when I've had a dram and I've been online and I've been speaking to you guys and telling you about these whiskies. Well, I'm at the end of my journey, for this box anyway. End of my journey for this box. We're empty. I've got the last one here. But you know what? I'm probably going to carry on for the rest of December. But I do hope you've all had a great Christmas. Had a really good time today. Hopefully you're still enjoying yourselves this evening. I'm just back from having a rather unusual Christmas. 8 hours in the car, down to Edinburgh and back with Lisa and Prezzies. Seeing as we won't be able to travel tomorrow. So that's all done. We had our Christmas Day on Christmas Eve. And we had a bit of a drive down the road this morning. Pretty quiet, actually, until we got near Edinburgh. Pretty quiet on the way back. Very uneventful. So, coming up the road, I was thinking about my Glendronch. So this is the last one that I'm going to be doing from this box. Got to say one last thank you to Shelley and the Really Good Whisky Company for giving me this whisky selection box and letting me have this journey with you all the way through December. It's been fantastic fun. I've been really enjoying myself. Having a dram each night and speaking to you guys about it. So, this is the 25th, Christmas Day. It's the last one in my box. And we're staying in Scotland. We've got scotch and we've got the Glendronch Cask Strength Batch 8 single malt Scotch whisky at a whopping 61% ABV. So I remembered again, I've got my water and I've got my wee dropper just in case. I had quite a surprise a couple of nights ago if you watched when I had a cask strength whisky there. It kind of made my eyes water, although it was fantastic. But I've got my water just in case. So we're going to have a look at this. It's a non-age statement. There's no age on the bottle. So make of that as you will. So here's the colour. Matured in Spanish oak, PX and Oloroso sherry casks. So there's a fair bit of colour there coming out of the casks. I find generally that European oak sherry casks give you that colour a little bit quicker than you get out of ex-bourbon casks, I should say. So there's the colour. Nice gold, nice amber, lovely looking whiskey. So let's have a nose. Oh, and there's the sherry notes straight away. Lots of sherry notes on there. For me, if you've been listening, you'll know I kind of get that sort of woody, musty, kind of earthy smell that you get when you're actually in a warehouse. That's what that reminds me of. But this is really good. This is fun one. This is a great one. Because as well as that, it's got a bit of fruit. I can get a little bit of apple on that. And a little bit of vanilla. So that's I'm going to say it, Woody, sorry. That's an interesting nose. It's got the sherry notes, but it's also got fruit on it and vanilla, which I'm really liking. Bit of alcohol on there as well, a little bit of nose prickle. You'd expect that at 61%. And I don't know how old it is. It might be a young whiskey, I'm not sure. I've had a few Glendronachs this year. The youngest one I've had until now was a 12-year-old. Now, this could be 12-year-old. We don't know, but it's a non-age statement. But I would doubt it. But I've had some of the older Glendronachs. And this does smell a little bit younger. So, let's have a taste. Slange. Merry Christmas, everybody. Oh, that is peppery and spicy, and but vanilla at the same time. Oh, that's really good. There's that kind of classic sherry notes that you would get. I get raisins. I've got that. A little bit of dark chocolate. But then there's lots of fruit in there as well, kind of apples and pears, green fruit. That is really delicious. And a bit of vanilla, and it's quite sweet finish. And the apples are staying there, but that is quite strong. I think that is reasonably young. I'm not sure what age, but reasonably young compared to the other Glendronachs that I've been trying this year. So yes, I'm feeling that a bit. So you know what? I am going to put a little bit of water in on this one. Not a huge amount, just a wee spluter of water. A few drops. There we go. Give it a wee swirl. Oh, and that's reduced the nose prickle. It's reduced the sort of sherry, earthy notes. But all really highlighted for me the apple and the vanilla. It made it a bit more fresh, a bit more green. Oh, really, I like that. Oh, yeah, I like that. Prefer that nose with water. Not often I like whiskey with a little bit of water in it. Something that's a cask strength. But it's like I've said before, if you put water in your whiskey, that's great, as long as you drink whiskey. If you put ice in it, that's up to you. Put whatever you want in it, but drink Scotch whiskey, yeah? There's Vic's lesson for today. Very nice. So what's it like with a wee bit of water added? Oh, yeah. It's still really spicy and peppery on the tongue. Wow. But it's toned down that feel as it goes down. It's made it a lot more easy to drink, a lot gentler. And there's that beautiful vanilla finish, that beautiful fruity finish. And there's more of the sherry notes in the finish now, much gentler. That's that raisins there and a little bit of chocolate. Oh, that is delicious. What a lovely way to finish Christmas Day. Mind you, who says I'm finished? This is my dram for you guys. I might have another one when I'm sitting watching a film or something tonight. You never know. But that is really nice. That's a lovely, fruity, sweet finish. Gonna have another drink of that. Beautiful nose. And it's gone. Lovely tingle on the tongue. I'm really liking that. Quite spicy, quite tingly. Lovely sherry notes. I love that finish of raisins. But there's that fresh fruit again and that vanilla. Oh, that is a super dram. Really nice. Might say not as nice as a couple of the Glendronachs I've tried this year. I think I've had a 12, a 59 and 18, if I remember rightly. And I really liked them. Like I said, I'm getting back into my sherry casks. When I first started drinking whiskey, I had just turned 30 and I was on the training scheme. And it was a sherry cask that one of the managers let me try that really started me on my journey of loving whiskey. And then I moved away from those sort of sherry expressions and started loving the bourbon ones. But I'm coming back a little bit. Well, I have to say, I'm coming back to enjoying all kinds of whiskey. So I probably wouldn't turn my nose up at any kind of whiskey. But I'm starting to enjoy, I'm starting to appreciate sherry cask whiskies a bit more than I have been saying the last 10, 15 years. So that's great. So Glendronach's helped me on that journey. That, and especially Tamdhu, of course. But that was a Glendronach tonight. That was a Cask Strength Batch 8 single malt Scotch whisky at a whopping 61% alcohol. So I enjoyed that. I've enjoyed Christmas. Gonna have a few days relaxing now. I hope you've enjoyed your Christmas. I hope you've enjoyed journeying with me through this whiskey selection box. That's it. Look at that. What a sad thing to look at. That's it. All empty. but I'm sure I'll get an Arran. I'll maybe try an Arran next year. But I'm going to have a few more drams the rest of this month. Not sure what ones I'm going to do yet. I'm having a think about it. So I'll be back tomorrow night and I'll start sharing a few of Vic's favourites, maybe up until the end of December, or a few that I've been given over the year, and we'll see where it goes. But I'll try and do another 5 or 6 before the end of the year. Do the hail of December. So thank you for joining me. Enjoy the rest of your Christmas night, or afternoon, actually, if Thomas is watching, or Arthur over in the States. If you guys are watching, enjoy the rest of your Christmas, enjoy your afternoon, enjoy your evening. If you're watching in Scotland or Europe, enjoy the rest of your evening. And I will see you tomorrow. Thanks for watching, guys. Bless you. I'll see you all again